This is Beau Douglas. We're here at the Belltime Club today. We're here training some aspiring pro wrestlers or students to become pro wrestlers. I've been wrestling 18 years. I'm the head trainer. I had learned from Killer Kowalski. I want to relay all the information I was taught onto these students on what to do and what not to do. I'm a true proponent of do as I say, not as I do. Hopefully we can see some of these kids on TV someday, but otherwise they're here to perfect their love.
My name is Kevin Quinn, aka Ref Quinn. I'm the referee here at the Belltime Club. I'm actually the senior official. I come to training each week, learn my craft a little bit better each week. I officiate all the matches at training. I sign the matches during the shows. And other than that, I'm here to learn, and I'm really having a good time at it. I'll tell you, the wrestling school is very important because it teaches you the fundamentals of wrestling, and it teaches you the do's and the don'ts. So I call this school, but when they send me out into the real world as far as a wrestling show and stuff, I'm prepared. I know how to handle myself, I know how to protect myself, I know how to talk, I know how to act in the locker room. All the fundamentals are there, and I pretty much go out there, and even though I'm, as they say, green, I still know what I'm doing. And I'll tell you, the wrestling school is where you learn, and where it all happens here. All the hard work here is showing when you're out on shows.
For everyone that doesn't know me, I am the Magic Sean Feeney. I'm the ring announcer here at the Belltime Club. Been doing ring announcing for about 2 years now. Started training here as one of the original trainees of the Belltime Club about 4 years ago. So, really good place to train. You met me at NECW where I did the intro work. You know, I helped with the ring, I helped with the entrance, but that's just all part of behind the scenes. What you learn in professional wrestling school is how to work on the ring, how to work in the ring, how to do the entrance ways, how to do it all. And at certain companies I do the ring announcing, certain companies I do the music. So it's, you know, there's a bunch of different things that you can do in wrestling. There's a role for everybody. Wrestling's crazy. If you're behind the scenes, it's a completely different world than out there. You know, you have all of your people that can go in the ring, they can understand anything that happens in there, and you know, that's just, it's one part of it.
And at the Belltime Club, I met Beau Douglas for the first time, and Beau Douglas became like my trainer, my friend, my mentor, my father, like a part of my family members. And then what came the best from any other place around the New England area with wrestling school, and I'm not doubting any other wrestling schools, is this is more of a family. We hang out afterwards, we hang out the day after, we talk about nothing but wrestling. And that's the best part about it, because we all have something in common, and that is wrestling and the love and the passion of wrestling.
My name is Jeffrey. I'm here because I want to train to become a professional wrestler. I've been training for 2 years, and well, I feel like I've made progress, but I'd like to make more. It's been a lot of fun. Like, I've made a lot of friends. I feel like I belong somewhere, you know what I mean? So yeah, the journey's been pretty good for me. Well, wrestling with disabilities, it's not easy. They get in the way sometimes, and it's just another hurdle to jump over. I have Asperger's. It's a slight form of autism, and it just affects me. It just affects me emotionally and mentally on different occasions. Like, I can't really describe it as well, but that's it coming out pretty much.
You know, has it slowed you down, stopped you from pursuing your dreams?
It has not slowed me down from chasing my dreams. I'm here, aren't I?
Ready? Ready? Ring the bell! Ding, ding, ding.
I like to think that everybody in some sort of way is here to give back, whether it's to themselves or to just wrestling in general. I mean, that's how I feel. I feel like at one point in time I needed something, and there wasn't a specific person that was there, but I found wrestling, and wrestling helped me get through a lot of dark days. And I feel like that's my driving force to be here, is maybe one day there's some kid who sees me and goes, hey man, I feel a little bit better watching this kid do his thing.
My
My name's Tim Lennon. I've been at the Belltime Club for a little over 2 years now. Ever since I was a little kid, always wanted to be a pro wrestler, and here I get to follow my dreams. It's awesome. Growing up, I never did much. Just kind of fat little kid, and then high school I always said growing up I wanted to be a pro wrestler. In high school I decided I better fucking start. So I joined high school wrestling, lost 50 pounds, and then right out of high school my dad told me it's either college or try to be a pro wrestler. So I took the pro wrestler route. Been working hard 2.5 years. It started to pay off. It's the hardest thing I've ever done, but it's awesome.
What we were doing right now was just working out a move, making sure it was nice and safe and everyone was on the up and up. As you're going to see what happens now, he's going to spin. Okay, and as you can see, that was a real rough ending. Yeah, you got to make sure to land with him, because he landed after you and there was no bump. Yeah. So as you can see, that's why we do that here, to make sure everyone's up and walking afterwards, as he is. And now he's done. 1, 2, 3.
The reason I really wanted to do this in high school, I went to all the NECW New England Championship Wrestling shows, and it really, being so up close and personal, I said I think I can do this, and I got into the wrestling business with that as one of my main goals, was to wrestle for NECW. So I went, this school has an affiliation with them, doing the ring, doing all that, and then finally I got my chance, and I've been working for them pretty steadily ever since. It's a dream come true.
My name is Lizzie Havoc. I work under the name of Lizzie Havoc.
2 legs, I felt it.
I got into this a little late in the game, I guess. I kind of feel like I have some catching up to do, in a sense. I was never into wrestling as a kid. I started watching wrestling when I was 30 years old. So everybody kind of gives me a hard time about that, but I was at this live event and I was there as a reporter, so I had my head in my notebook the whole time, and I was backstage talking to a bunch of the guys and just trying to be as thorough with them as possible, and they gave me tickets to the event. So after I was done with the interviews, you get your ticket and you walk through the gate, and then it had already started when I walked down, so the second I walked through that curtain as a fan and saw the lights and saw the way that the crowd was reacting to what was going on in the ring, it took my breath away, and I remember I got kind of teary-eyed. I was like, oh my god, this is amazing, this is something. And I'd never forgot it, and I knew from that moment I needed to be a part of it. Day one for me was exciting, terrifying. Walking into this building and actually seeing the ring, and especially being the only girl, it was intimidating at first. I was excited, but it became apparent that I was in good hands.
Practice is over. We're just open ring right now, kicking each other, messing around, but not, hanging out pretty much. Practice has been over for a few minutes now. Everyone's looking at my black eye. I'll show you something. Watch this. He wants me to show him something. Look at Beau. This is the move right here.
That's all right.
Favorite move right there.
Because that's not how you would sell someone hit you. That's if someone did. Watch like this. Well, welcome to the club. Whoa. Flex, he wants to see you flex. No, up top. That's how you sell.
Paul Richard, Pro Wrestling Hall of Famer, General Manager of New England Championship Wrestling, the Extreme Enforcer. These guys are great. New England Championship Wrestling recognizes this group here to be like our NXT, our farm system. For our TV show, we need some enhancement talent to come in, so we're looking at all of the guys here. So a lot of old school training with Beau Douglas, like Walter trained us, and it's a great place to be. We're happy to be here. Yeah, you see a lot of the guys that are here at the school, they work on the ring crew. They help upset the ring and the production for our events for TV. That's part of learning. That's part of going to the school. You learn all different aspects of the business that way, from the ground up. These guys set up the ring, they set up the signs, they set everything up, and they do anything to help us. Great bunch of guys, and that's another step in their stepping stone to get up in the business.
If there's one thing that you guys can take out of in terms of what you're doing, is that you have an opportunity to work in front of live crowds. It's not a right to be in the wrestling business. It's not a right. You're privileged. And that's something that you guys really need to understand. But on the flip side is that you all have an opportunity to put asses in seats. Sheldon's giving you a venue or an opportunity to work or be on TV. You know, so when you come here, like I was telling Beau earlier, you know, have a plan. I used to tell my guys, have a business plan. As stupid as it may sound, you know, what am I working on for this 3 months, the next 3 months, the year? Where do I want to be? What are my weaknesses? How well do I take constructive criticism in terms of people pointing things out to me? Yeah, fuck you. Okay, all right, fine, that's fine. Next. But how you get better. You know, it's when people stop talking to you, that's when you get in trouble.